Ladies and gentlemen, please take your seats. The show is about to begin.
This is a bunch of bullshit.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to another episode of the Tiddy and Shiner Show. This is Season 3, Episode 6. My name is Big Tiddy Caca, and with me as always is the man with the plan.
Shiner. I don't have a good intro this week, man. I got nothing.
Yeah,
I'm just Shiner.
Not only that, we have no Donnie. This week. Almost like flying blind. I mean, we've done this before. We used to do this without Donnie.
back in the day.
I mean, now I actually feel bad now because we've kind of gotten so used to Donnie that I feel like one of those rich people that has somebody come in and wipe my butt for me after I'm done pooping.
Are you saying Donnie's like instituted you've got expectations to be treated a certain way now?
No, I'm not. I'm okay. That's a really bad analogy.
Like entitlement issues?
Yeah, it's not so much that either. Sometimes I feel like I can't do the show right without Donnie because he is always there with facts and that kind of stuff. He listens to us talk, and he knows exactly what to kind of go look for and try to head us off the path a little bit with some information. And he's really good at it,
Well, I've always believed he's got some ESP skills that he's not disclosing. Because he'll hear kind of us start a conversation, and a lot of times you and I take a left turn and end up someplace that a lot of people never saw us ending up, and somehow he meets us there.
Yeah, he's like the cop that you're in a big high speed chase, and so the cop just kind of veers off and takes a turn and has an idea of where the criminals are going to go. And, the criminals wind up faking out all 50 cars behind them, but get caught by the one cop who headed them off the pass. It's kind of Donnie. That's a really shitty analogy, too. But
we're just going to have an evening of shitty analogies.
Oh, I know, right? Shitty analogies. Like, it's like having your favorite baseball cap and letting somebody else touch it. That's a shitty analogy. Really shitty.
We should bring out a coffee table book of shitty analogies. Just to kick back and read over coffee in the morning.
Yeah, but it's not like I feel any disregard toward Donnie. It's not like I'm going to serve him a shot of Patron in a dirty shot glass. That's another shitty analogy, by the way.
Well, I have. Sorry, Donnie.
Yeah, it's all right. He's got stuff to do, and I get it.
I actually served Donnie a shot out of a dirty shot glass one time, and he'd probably be really angry if he would I put in that shot glass.
I bet there's been many times he's gotten home after a show, and his wife is just thoroughly pissed at us, not him. Just plain straight up pissed at us.
I'm telling you, she thinks we're bad influences. That's all right. And
maybe rightly so. It's just like Party Foul Johnny back there in Virginia. Distance is everything. His sweet wife, distance is everything. She just loves us. But if we moved to Virginia or even came to visit,
that opinion would change. Very fast.
That would be instant hatred, man. She would be like, "I'm not all about the Tiddy and China show anymore. You guys are a bunch of knuckleheads, and you caused my husband to do stupid things." I've never once in my life heard him say, "Hold my beer," and now he says it all the time.
All the time. It's like every other thing out of his mouth.
Doing stupid shit. So yeah, are we bad influences? Perhaps. Will we be bad influences at Rocklahoma? Most likely so.
I like not bad influences. I like to think of us as like adventure specialists.
Another shitty analogy. Yeah. Adventure specialist.
We're on a roll, man. This is our new thing. Shitty analogies.
Oh God. And if I don't write that down right now, I won't remember the name of it. And then after the podcast, I'll be like, man, I can't come up with the name of the podcast. Save my life.
Welcome to the Shitty Analogy Show.
Yeah. I'm your host, Shitty, and with me, as always, is my best sidekick in the world, Analogy. I'm writing it down as we speak.
Are you? I don't blame you. The memory's the first thing to go, buddy.
Why can I not write and talk at the same time? That's bizarre. I had 3 or 4 things I wanted to say out of my mouth, but I was so busy writing, my mouth couldn't do it.
It's like the most minor league level of multitasking ever.
Another shitty analogy, yes.
God, it's just so easy.
It is amazingly easy. Yeah, man, Rockllahoma's creeping up on us real fast, dude.
We're getting down to the wire.
And I cannot get my RV to Rocklahoma at all.
What?
At all.
You can't. Why?
I need another truck.
Oh, a truck.
Yeah.
Yes, that would come in handy.
So Monday, and I thought the dealerships were always closed on Monday. Maybe I was wrong. I don't go buy a lot of cars, so it just seemed like Mondays they were closed. I guess it's just Sundays. But anyhow, I was there on Monday and looked at the truck and found one I really liked. Took it for a test drive. Made some good conversation with the salesman. Let him know that I was in sales too. And of course, here's another shitty analogy. That's, you can't nip in my heels like a fucking chihuahua.
Yeah, you just challenged that guy to a pistol duel.
Yeah, no, please. He's probably like amateur. But I do know how car dealerships work. Am I going to try and finance through probably GM Financial? Yes, because they have a really big rebate incentive if you do. Now, if I go through my credit union, I don't get any of the incentives. I get a few of the incentives, but not near as much. And even if my interest rate's 1% higher with GM Financial versus a credit union, I'm still ahead. So I've been talking a little bit about the truck and even pulling pictures of it up on the phone. Showing them to a couple of friends. Is this what you would buy? Is this? I'm really trying to get advice from all angles. But now on Facebook, I get ads like 20 times a day for Ram trucks.
Isn't that crazy?
It's nuts.
Like, I'm not on Facebook, but other sites do it too. It's almost like they can read your mind. But you've been talking about that truck a lot, and your phone listens to you.
Yeah, I guess the microphone is on 24/7 on the phone. Mm-hmm. That little peckerneck that invented Facebook's a freaking gene. He's gene.
Can we coin that phrase? Can we coin that term? Peckerneck?
Little peckerneck. I'd like to kick him square in the nuts. I really would. Facebook's not like it used to be. When you would look at your feed, it was everybody you wanted to see. Now it's just certain people, and it's in like.
What do you mean it's certain people? Like, I'm not on there, so explain.
Yeah, it's completely different. I had to go back in and pick the people that I wanted to see pop up in my feed, because if you don't, it's gonna put people up there, and I don't. Most of these people that are friends with mine, I've got like 2,000. Okay. Most of these people I don't know. It's just they know me as Big Tiddy. Mm-hmm. Most of them are just a fan of Big Tiddy, and that's cool. But I don't know them, and I really don't want to see the picture of your third grader graduating and getting perfect attendance. I really could give a shit.
That doesn't brighten your day, bro.
Not at all.
Okay, we're just checking.
Not at all. Nor does your dental work. You go in with a picture of your teeth before and after, and you got them cleaned, and
Is that a real post?
Yeah. I love it when I rub my tongue across my teeth, and I'd love it if you rub your tongue somewhere else. I really don't want to look at your teeth. Don't care.
Why would somebody put that up?
I don't know. Or this. I've seen literally probably 200 people that I don't know. I've seen their kids in their prom gear, dress or suit or whatever. And to some of those people, you can paint a pig and it's still a pig. You can paint a turd and it's still a turd. I don't care how good the dress is.
Man. Well, I don't think you should probably list any names out that has examples.
Yeah, I'm not giving any names by no means.
Yeah, holy Lord.
But yeah, if your daughter has back knee, don't put her in a backless freaking prom dress, you knucklehead.
Oh my gosh. Now I'm seeing how you really feel about Facebook, and I don't really regret not being on there.
Yeah, it's a whole different world. Completely different world, dude.
It's not. I mean, it's a. I don't even know if it's like an altered reality. Like, there's a lot of stuff that happens on Facebook that just shouldn't be taking place anywhere in existence.
Yeah, I mean, I'm starting to get why you're a Graham ham.
What's a Graham ham? What's
Instagram.
That? Oh, yeah, man.
Another shitty analogy.
Another shitty analogy, man.
Right.
They're just. I mean, it's like shooting fish in a barrel.
Another shitty analogy.
See what I mean?
Oh God, an episode on shitty analogy. Who would have ever thought?
That should be like.
It's like an episode on toy guns. Shitty analogy. Good God, we're stupid. We are. We're a stupid world. When we put pictures of our kids out there that have back knee in backless dresses, or another teen who's got facial acne that's so bad it's not even funny, and you let him rent the top hat, so that just brings all the attention back to his face. I would be renting a hot pink suit and take the whole endeavor off my face. Look at the suit, not the face.
This prom season's been very traumatic on you.
It's every year. It's every year. And as a parent, I'm so glad that I only had one girl. Extremely ecstatic that I only had one girl.
I didn't realize this affected you this way.
What, 10 years ago when she graduated, that dress was $750.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
God dang, man.
So I go back and say something that I said about 3 minutes ago. We're stupid. We're stupid. Why do we do that? Why do we give a diamond ring to somebody to show how much we love them? You buy a $500 ring, but I love you to the end of the earth. No, you don't. You loved her $500. That's what you loved her.
Dude, I heard, speaking of love, I heard Joe Rogan had something posted on Instagram, and it was his take on love, and it was pretty life-changing to hear this guy. I wish Donnie was here and could pull it up.
Was he on shrooms, or was he just high?
I'm not real sure. I'm going to guess he had just been smoking some weed.
Because he was one of them, I guarantee you.
Dude, I tell you what, you talk about somebody that was pushing hard for Denver to pass mushrooms. Man, Rogan was all over that.
Rogan and Sick Mackie, a friend of mine on Facebook that comes to Rocklahoma every year, and he's a character. And, I mean, he's all about the weed. He's all right guy. But man, he lives in Denver, and he was just pushing for, and his highs get high.
I've only had a couple experiences like that.
Yeah, like his personalities, because I'm not saying he's got multiple disorders. So, Sick, if you listen to this, I'm not saying that. I'm just saying, you got some personalities that are pretty cool. You got your party personality, you got your work personality, you have your regular personality. And then your party personality, depending on what kind of party's at, splits off. And so every one of those fucking people, again, Donnie's not here, so I'm going to drop the F-bomb a bunch. Every one of those people.
Eat that, Donnie.
Yeah. Every one of those people are high. So when I say, his highs are high, that's it. Want to know what he does for a living?
Rocket science?
He's a highway worker that holds a stop sign or a yield sign or slow down.
Man, I bet if that is your job, that's a good time to be high. Oh, and in Colorado too, so he probably has job sites he goes out on that are just way away from everything.
Yeah, but he makes damn good money.
Oh yeah, well you got a job that boring, they better be giving you that dollar.
No, it's a state job. It's not a working for the contractor.
Well,
it's a state job for the highway department.
For DOT, like Department of Transportation.
Yeah, he's got a great job. Obviously, they don't drug test. Well,
they hadn't until we started discussing it.
Yeah, sorry, Sick.
Well, sorry about that, bud.
Yeah. But anyways, yeah, he's a good guy. Highs are high, and he wanted them mushrooms bad.
How do you feel about that? Where do you stand on that mushroom thing?
I had a buttload of them offered to me last year at Rocklahoma, and I wouldn't do it. I've never done it.
What do you think about legalizing them?
I could care less. And honestly, if you want to be super honest, if the government can get a share of the taxes on it, okay.
I mean, I
I'm
don't
fine.
do mushrooms, so I don't give a rat's ass one way or another. But